Hello, everyone. How are you doing? If you would like to join me today, please do. There's the StreamYard link in the chat. And hit the likes, comment, donate, join. Please understand it's all there for you. I'm not begging. I'm doing good, Ed. How are you? Where's Savannah at? It was fine. How's Savannah doing? Is she okay? up, man. I can never keep anybody. Appreciate you being here, Aisha. What kind did I get? Butt slap better not be shooting guns tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. So what's new with everybody? Who wants to come up? Wow, JP called me a baby. Oh, I thought maybe he asked me to shower with him or something. I wasn't sure where that was going. For some reason, I just tried to share the link to you, but it wouldn't go through. It came back as an error. Did you get the Tesla? I guess you can come in for a little bit while you're waiting.
Good night. I just finished live. Other live, my niece crazy.
So everything okay?
Oh, wait. Other live, my niece crazy. It's echo. It's echo. I need go sleep because a while ago is
Okay.
grand LS of my friend.
What time is it there?
6 a.m. in the morning.
And you haven't slept yet?
Yeah, no, still.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm wearing. Yeah, I forgot to make something. Wait a minute. Oh my god.
Man, how can you stay up that late?
Wait, what?
How can you stay up that late? That's a long time.
It's too late.
Okay.
You still wake up. But my friend live is still. Not you finish. I sub trouble.
Okay.
So I need to go sleep now.
That's fine. Love you. Be safe. Sleep good.
Yeah, it's too late, right?
Probably for you.
Yeah, it's too late already.
It's 20 minutes to 6 p.m. here.
Oh, Marianne, mega love shout out.
Precious.
Good morning.
It's morning for her.
Good evening to you.
So,
Yeah, Savannah, hello.
yeah. So, yeah. Tuck yourself in.
Yeah, it's too late. Yeah.
You must have drank
Yes.
coffee or some kind of energy drink to stay up this long.
No, I drink Coke. Coke. It's my first time to drink a lot of Coke today.
Okay.
It's really bad. Yeah.
So it kept you up, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
They want me to go out, but no, I will not.
Okay.
I play bingo, but I don't win. So
Oh my.
yeah, don't win. We started playing bingo 10. And then 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours?
Man, that sounds like a part-time job.
Yeah, 8 hours, but I don't win even a little bit cents.
Right.
Yeah.
8 hours. Yeah.
I know.
And you're not, are you tired right now or what?
What?
Are you tired?
No, because I drink Coke.
Oh, so you're going to stay up with me, huh?
No, if there was something, if there is people come here and go to your panel, I will go to sleep.
Okay.
Still don't sleep. I'm become zombie.
Zombie. Okay. She becomes zombie.
I become zombie because still I don't sleep.
Oh, there's Sean. He just hopped in.
Sir Sean, you come up to the panel and I go now to sleep. Still no sleep.
Aisha's been up since 6 a.m. She's about to go to sleep until somebody else comes up
Yeah,
to the panel.
because I go to my friend live. It's so trouble. But I don't win.
Was it a big payout for winning?
Yeah, I play there because I want to buy what do you call it for this? The just like a rubber band of the panty.
You want to buy what?
The rubber band of the tea bag.
Yeah.
Rubber band.
So
So
you want
Sean,
to?
you're driving?
Yeah, he does like a taxi service of sorts. He does like Uber.
Oh,
That's his other job. Yeah. So
I just I think I gonna sleep. Now wait, I will get water.
okay. Hey,
Oh my
Heifer,
god.
how you doing? Yes, that's fine.
Nice.
Darnie, the one with the deep Texas voice.
Yeah,
He never says hey to you.
not much.
Oh my god, just like I'm working. Wait a minute. Really? Oh my god. Maybe I will only panty. Sir, halfway you come here? Oh my god. Well, I thought you come here to make what? Bloody phone. I'm so tired. I'm gonna. I sorry. I gonna.
I'm sorry.
Who's in there?
Who's in there?
Yeah. No people?
No. There's people in the chat, but not. So
I need to sleep. Oh my god. The you gonna to sleep.
are you going to
Sian
sleep?
Williams, we're gonna see you. Sian Williams, may galam siya. Sir Josh, I gonna to sleep. It's early
Okay.
in the morning.
Well, I hope you sleep well.
Yeah. Bye, Ma'am Marianne.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Sir
I'll be around.
Huffy, Sir Sean, and Savannah. Sir
I'll be
Sian,
around.
bye-bye. Go to sleep, guys, because it's 6 a.m. in the morning. So, I go to the bed. My head is so painful.
It's too
Bye,
much Coke.
Laura. Huh?
Too much Coke.
Yeah, I think so because I drink Coke like this.
Yep.
I don't know how many ml is it. 500 ml.
Okay, I'll be around if you need something. If you want to talk.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Bye. Love you all. Bye bye.
Love you too. Anybody want to come up? Open chat. Mister. Halfwit, do you do Facebook? Like, how can I find you? Type your username or your real name or something, and I'll look you up if you've got it. And we'll connect that way. You're the only one out of the whole group that we hang out with that I haven't connected with. Damn it. So you just do YouTube and that's it, or what? If you want to, Precious, the reason why I'm not talking much is because dickhead's outside.
Oh,
If I close the windows, turn the AC on, we can talk as loud as we want.
okay.
Is that okay?
I guess so.
Bear with me, folks. Be right back. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cooler.
Okay.
All right, folks, I'm back. I just had to close my windows, turn the AC on, get some cool air in here. Plus, I can't talk much when my dildo neighbor is around. Shouldn't be his issue, but he bothers me. What doing, mister? So, everybody, where you at? Come on up. Somebody do. Come up. Talk to me. Hit the likes, all that good stuff. I mean, I've talked this out all week, so I don't know. I just want to get some topics going. I don't know what to talk about. What, mister? What, mister? Look, it's part of the Three Amigos.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Nothing much.
Do do do. Da 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 da. Turn on my light over here. There we go. Do, do, do,
Do you ever eat these?
Oh,
Beef,
yeah. Slim Jims.
yeah, beef jerk butts.
Yeah, those are cool.
They're the smaller ones, not the long ones, because I
And
don't.
then they got some natural jerky too in Brown County. They got, oh my God, it was a variety of different animals they turned into jerky. I think one of them was buffalo, the other one was cow. I think there might have even been a snake one, a deer one. It was it was a company in Brown County. And it's, anyways, what is it called? Anyways, in one of the little inns in Brown County, they run a restaurant on the first floor, and across from that is this little mom and pop store that sells all kinds of jerky. It's pretty cool.
Well, I found out how it's made, though.
Oh wow, that's probably a mistake to do. Because
No,
sometimes,
if you and I was told that if you put, the flat pieces that are just broken up, the flat ones.
mm-hmm.
If you put it underneath the New York City taxi driver's ass and he sits on it for 3 years, it'll work.
It's funny. Actually, there was a real reason for them to do jerky in the first place, especially in really crazy environments. The meat could last longer too. So there's a survival aspect of jerky. So you can dry that.
It last longer. That's why I'm shaking my head.
Yeah. So yeah, there's making jerky on the go. I think during parts of Alone, some people did that dry. This one guy may have dried up his fish so it could last longer. But then he made the mistake of not eating enough, and then he actually lost too much weight, and they kicked him off Alone. But there's a medical team that weighs them. I don't know how often they weigh them. But they do warn the contestants that if they lose too much weight, they're going to make sure no one dies for the show. And what's funny is, I guess, anyways, this guy really didn't realize how bad he was until he rewatched that episode. Because you could see him begging that he doesn't want to leave. But he himself didn't realize how bad he was until they re-showed in the episode of how skinny. He really did have lost too much weight. But yeah, his mistake was he rationed it too thin to where he lost too much weight and got himself kicked off Alone. So I love. Anyways, I've watched the different seasons of Alone, and it's so neat to. You get so many different reactions when that helicopter drops them off, and when they don't see it anymore and it's left their sight, they can't see the helicopter anymore. And some of them, it's positive. They're like, "Yeah, I'm going to start my adventure." And then other reactions were like, "Oh shit, what have I done? I may have made a mistake." So I love seeing the different reactions when they're dropped off at a location. So, but I would love to do it just to see how I would react to it. So, I think the first thing I would do is really establish where I want to eat at, and then where I want to put my main campsite at and make a shelter. So that'd be cool. My wife thinks I could lose a bunch of weight if I went on Alone. We've made jokes about me pressing the button early. I got to get out of here, sir. It's only been 30 minutes. You got to give it longer than that. No, but I would love to see how long I could last. But you have to qualify for it. You have to show you can make a campfire, and you got to show that you can build a shelter. You got to show that you know how to set up snare traps and various different other kind of traps to catch small game. So hell, if I made it onto that show, I would feel pretty good about my skill set. That'd be cool.
It's
That would be-
obviously 6. Don't you usually walk around this time?
Me and my lady ate our Subways together, and it's a little rainy, so that's why I think that's why she didn't call me for a walk this time, because it's raining a little bit. But I think it's stopped now, so I'm getting a reprieve from the walk. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it looks like it's
So,
going to probably storm here.
so you're going to Chicago, huh?
I had a youth pastor call me up on Skype today, and I didn't know he was in town since January, and he's not going back to Spain till July, so that's where he lives. He
Road
left.
trip.
He left Northern Illinois. God called him to Spain to youth pastor over there.
Cool.
He's been there since 99, 2000.
Wow. So there's not enough youth pastorship here in the States, huh?
I don't know, but he was like the best one I loved and enjoyed around, and I always attended. I was younger.
That's cool. My youth pastors, I like what they said when we finally were getting into, we were at the age where we were getting ready to, some of us getting ready to hit college and some of us getting ready to hit work.
Uh-huh.
And they were concerned about the parish maybe not doing enough stuff for young adults. So we pretty much grew up in the youth group there at my Catholic parish. Hey, what's up, Marianne?
Hey,
How's it going?
good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm having a pretty good evening.
That's
Well,
good.
I feel like I'm living in Seattle, even though I'm in Indiana. It's kind of doing a little drizzle rain over here.
Oh, okay.
It was sunny yesterday. Sometimes the rain's really relaxing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then sometimes it makes me sleepy, though. I get a little too relaxed sometimes, and I fall asleep when I'm listening to the rain.
Yeah, I find I don't like to go out in the rain.
Yep.
I don't like getting all wet.
I got this really cool Eddie Bauer jacket that keeps the water off you. It keeps the water off me. So I walked for a rain, and I walked in the rain a little bit, going and getting the mail. So I don't mind walking in the rain as long as there's no thunder and lightning going on.
Right.
So, and as long as you're covered pretty well and keep, not getting, as long as you got something to make sure the rain gets you all wet, then sometimes it can be fun walking in the rain.
Yeah.
Yep. So in my case, as long as I got the right gear on, I don't mind walking in the rain. But,
yeah.
I know I have this one friend. She married a guy from Germany, and now she lives in Germany. And she said she missed the thunderstorms, and I'm thinking, man, because I guess there's no thunderstorms; it just rains in Germany. And I was like, that wouldn't bother me one bit, missing out on thunderstorms. But that's wild. Is that a blueberry popsicle, sir?
Yeah, it is.
Dun 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 dun.
No.
But I used to eat those as a kid, and sometimes when I was older. Yeah, because they got blueberry, they got cherry, orange, lime green,
Grape
Yep.
and lemon and peach, pink. Whatever.
I remember getting all juiced up on high C lemonade when I was a kid. We didn't drink much sodas. It was Kool-Aid, Gatorade. Yeah, Kool-Aid, Gatorade. And like I said, I don't remember drinking sodas very much as a kid. Lots of Gatorade, lots of water. I remember drinking water from the hose. I don't do that no more.
No, because you don't know where your water's coming from.
Yeah. I used to eat berries off of trees, and now that I know people spray their houses, I don't do that anymore either.
Mister.
I used to play in the creek too when I was a kid, catch crawdads.
Josh, that's Jodie Foster.
Oh, now turned lesbian?
Silence of the Lambs.
She was older than that.
I know. This is when she was little.
Okay, great. I probably would never want to bang her.
That's funny.
No, she's more of a, butch kind of lesbian now. So she likes women. That's fine, but she's not attractive. Damn.
So which gal is that?
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. I liked how she looked when she was in Silence of the Lambs. She was cute. I mean, she was plain, but cute in Silence of the Lambs. And then there was another one.
Panic Room.
Was she in Taxi?
No.
Okay. There's another one that was I can't remember the movie, but a bunch of guys tried to jump her in a bar and take advantage of her. I can't remember the movie, but it was pretty. It definitely was a hair-raising scene. I just can't remember the name of the movie.
But there was another one that she did. It was okay but slow. It's called Panic Room.
Yeah, I saw the Panic Room. But then I think there was another one she was in, and she was really, really young actress. Might have been when she first came on the film. I just can't remember the name of the movie. But I've enjoyed all the Hannibal Lecter movies. They've been all really cool suspense thriller kind of movies. So one time I watched a bunch of different genres, and all of a sudden my wife realized that some of these Hannibal Lecter movies were remakes of the originals because the dialogue was the same and everything. She goes, "Wait a minute, this is the same movie just with a different title."
There's already a porn title for Hannibal Lecter. You want to know what it is?
Oh God, well, sure, let's hear it.
Hannibal Erector.
Oh, that's wow. Wowie. Or as Owen used to say, wowie. That's pretty funny.
I can do a slight impression of Owen Wilson. Wow.
That's really good. I think that's awesome. Sometimes on TikTok, the impressionists can teach you how to do different voices from different people.
Right.
And what's so funny, not only are they doing the voice, they're doing the mannerisms of that person to really get into the voice too, which is cool.
Yeah, it's called Face Swap.
Yeah.
It's an app. They actually look like the actor themselves as they're doing their impression.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Their face transforms into their.
His that particular actor's nose is a trip. It looks like it needs fixing, but I think he refuses to fix it. But the gal in Dirty Dancing fixed her nose, and a lot of studios were disappointed because they wanted the chick they actually liked her better before she fixed her nose.
She felt embarrassed by it, though. That's why.
So, yeah, but I guess she lost some gigs because of that, because they were already used to seeing her how she was in the, yeah.
You know, that same chick from Dirty Dancing was also in Ferris Bueller.
Oh, cool.
That was his sister.
Oh, cool. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That was such a cool movie. That was a cool movie.
If you don't stop and look around a little bit,
Yeah.
you might miss it.
Yeah, I like it. I really dig it.
She said to the principal, she said, Mr. Rooney, I know you're in here, but if you're trying to do something sexually or whatever it was to me,
Right.
I just want to let you know I have a raging case of herpes.
That's pretty funny. It's so funny how many memorable movies there are in the
The 80s were awesome.
yeah. I definitely like the period I grew up in. But what's so funny is I'm kind of an old soul, and I romanticize about living in other places at other time periods, and then when I look back at the history of those time periods, there was crazy stuff going on.
No
You
matter
know,
what,
like
I loved him as a president.
yeah,
Julie Wyman.
Okay.
He was married to her.
Before Nancy?
Yeah.
Nancy. But anyways, I loved the comedy duo Pinker and Bowden, and they got a song called "How the 50s Suck," and in the song it talks about how they romance the 50s, right? But a lot of people forgot of all the really serious things that went on in the 50s. So that was the whole point of them writing this song called "The 50s Suck." But I love the vehicles from the 50s there. And even some of the music was really cool. I even liked some of the old music in the 60s and 70s too. And I cracked up at how they tried to redo Woodstock. And they didn't even come close to the original Woodstock. They tried though, in the spirit of Woodstock.
Hey, JV.
JB Vlogs. I'm not even looking at the comments here. Oh, there's Aisha. Oh, JV. I thought you said JB. JB Outdoors. Cool. There's halfway.
He's one of those camper types, wilderness hunter types.
Sean Tuber. Savannah. JP. Aisha. Aisha and Atty is pretty cool. They're pretty cool ladies. Yeah, I saw your message on Messenger, my brew.
Yeah.
I was probably at the time you sent that message at like 5:39. I was probably watching TV and eating my Subway with my lady.
So you brought it home? You didn't eat out?
Nope, I brought it home. And what's so funny, she actually, because she was working in her office, so I just went upstairs and started, I got on my work clothes, started relaxing. Next thing I know, I hear her go, because I figured she'd calm me down once she was ready to eat Subways. She's like, JR. And then I ran downstairs and went and ate my sub with her. JV Outdoors says, howdy. Howdy. Yeah, I must have not been starving because normally when I bring home food, I want to eat it right away. But I told her I wanted to change out my work clothes first. And
We're thinking about getting that Bacon Ranch pizza sometime. It's just, if it's $32, damn.
Well, no, they sell another one. Yeah, you could split another one instead of splitting a large. You can split a
Personal pan.
well, you can get the medium size one, which I think is a 14-inch. I think that one's just $20. And then they got two little personal pan pizzas too, which I think is maybe $10 each, maybe. But yeah.
But see, your pizza lasted you what, 4 or 5 days?
Oh my God. I'm glad I got the large because let's see. When did I think I ate it in the afternoon? I ate it for dinner that night. In the morning, I ate it for brunch. And then I think I had another dinner. So what I like about getting, especially if I'm getting it for myself, it just feeds me. Yeah.
What dinner, mister?
Because normally what I do is I eat 2 slices a meal, and that's it. And then I just, if oh my God, I could really stretch it out to a lot of meals, particularly that large stuffed pizza. But yeah, if I know I'm by myself for a long length of time, pizza is such a lazy way to go. But then it covers quite a lot of your meals, which is cool. It's pretty cool.
Josh,
What?
have we got a storm coming?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
The storm is
I don't know
coming.
anything either.
Batten down the hatches.
Is it windy where you are?
Nope. Actually, it's kind of still right now. But like I said, it rained a little bit today. Well, actually, at my work, it poured. And then it didn't get light until I got home, where it was just sprinkling. But at work, between 2 and 3 o'clock, it looked like someone just turned on the spout and just let it run. It was really pouring down at work. I knew we were going to get hit around the 3 o'clock hour at work. So I wasn't surprised to see the rain.
Hey,
What's
Famina, how you doing?
up? Famina's
Konnichiwa.
cool. I really love her Facebook.
We all do.
She's got it. We all do. Yeah, she's cool.
No, her hair looks great. I like the cut that she just got.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was looking at these beautiful houses in Japan that people, they're houses that, what's the time? Anyways, there's a specific Japanese title name for some of these huge houses that have been left abandoned in the countryside. And people are buying them up and fixing them up and turning them into businesses, or they make maybe the front of the house they make like a coffee shop, and then the rest of the house they live in. But man, just beautiful properties that they fixed up. So I think this one lady, I think it was an estate that had a pond, and it also had 3 buildings on it, and she only paid $100,000 for it. But it needed fixing up, though. It definitely needed renovating. But after they renovate them, man, the houses are beautiful. I like Japanese culture anyways, so I'm very fascinated with Japanese culture. Oh, wow.
She has a huge house. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in.
Oh, that's cool.
His food's already on the plate. Let him in. It's windy.
But anyways, I love the Japanese architecture and stuff. It's really, I love the wood and craftsmanship and stuff. So, but anyways, a lot of people are leaving. They're leaving these villages in Japan, and they're headed to the big cities. And
Not that one. My door. Sorry.
And yeah, they're leaving these villages in droves, or some people won't claim the house. They won't claim the house of their family because they don't have to pay taxes for having 2 homes. So long homes go unsold.
Okay, don't slam. Just run. Go ahead. Go. Walk around him. I'm listening.
I like American architecture too of homes, but I also love the Japanese style. Some of the traditional Japanese homes are beautiful. Pretty awesome.
Is he talking to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents' cat came over.
Cool. So if you could live anywhere you want, Sean, where would you go live, bro?
L.A.
Cool.
or Northern Illinois.
My home here is in the mountainside here. Cool. Actually, if money was no object for me, I would probably love to buy. I'd probably love to create. Uh, I would love to take a traditional styles Japanese home and where would I put it in the States? I could see me putting it in a warm place somewhere in the United States, but I also could see putting it in a cold place too. So,
No, just let them be.
but I love the traditional roofs of Japanese home, and I love the traditional insides of them. They're pretty cool. I definitely romanticize that kind of architecture. But as far as in the Colorado Rockies, I think I would have log cat. I also romance about log cabins and stone. So maybe stone at the bottom and the rest all log home, wood at the top would be cool. But yeah, if I lived in Colorado, I'd love to have a really, really nice log cabin lodge home. If money was no object. So I'd probably have a home in Colorado, and then I'd probably have one in California. A traditional Japanese house in California. That'd be wild. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
People actually design them and live in those type of homes out west. I mean, they actually have them like that.
Oh yeah.
You have a good designer and you want it a Japanese way,
Yeah.
they'll build it for you like that.
Yeah, that's super cool. And what's weird in Beech Grove, Indiana, there was one house that had an oriental roof on it, and I went and took a tour inside that house, and inside the master bathroom had a large red tub that sat on the floor. It was wild. You stepped into the tub. It was pretty wild. It was a circular tub, and I think that house was built a long time ago. But it was the only house in the neighborhood that had an oriental roof on it that looked like an oriental home. It was wild. And that was a long time ago. That was like, I looked at that home like in the 80s and early 90s. I couldn't believe there was a home like that in Beech Grove. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, we were talking about you in the car about when we travel up north that
Right.
we would have met you somewhere to have a bite to eat or something and whatever.
Yeah.
Hold hands, kiss, hug, whatever we got to do. I mean,
right. Or even if we met at the Greenwood Mall and go to BJ's Brew House and have pizza or whatever, that'd be cool too.
So we could do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be all right.
I didn't want to bug you about your trip plans. I didn't want to interfere with those because you already had that plan.
Right.
That's why I was going to wait till the end of the month or something because that's best for my youth pastor as well.
Oh, that's cool.
He just told me he's like the end of the month of April would be best. But we can't afford weekends for hotels. That's the problem.
Ah,
Those are much higher on weekends.
Yeah, and I'm sure hotels do that on purpose because that's their premium time probably.
And where we're going is not a tourist area. Chicago is touristy, not where we're going. We're going through Chicago, more north near the Navy base, Great Lakes, and
oh, cool.
We're going to stay over there because it's usually a tad bit cheaper, but we might stay. What is it called? I don't know. So there's other places we could choose that we might could find less than 200 for like 3 days.
Right, that's cool.
But
well, that's part of the adventure too. Finding out the place that you're going to crash at. That's a lot of fun.
I wish we could stay right in the heart of where we're going because it makes a whole lot of sense. But the hotel's hotels over 200 something a night.
You ought to look at an Airbnb. See if you can rent an Airbnb for a few nights. Because there's
no tax.
Yeah. Well, what I dig about Airbnbs is, I mean, you agree with the homeowner how many nights you're going to stay there or whatever. And in some cases, you even get more room. In some places, in some Airbnbs, you get a full kitchen and everything. You know.
That's where Sean. That's what Sean does when he goes to LA. He stays in an Airbnb,
Yeah, Airbnb is pretty cool.
and there's no tax when you pay for those. Like, oh, I just want to stay 4 nights.
Yeah,
Well, that's $60 a night.
yeah. So, yeah, and I can't remember when I started getting into Airbnbs. Because I did it a lot when I went to a wedding in Germany. And we stayed, we did stay at a few hotels. And then we did stay in one Airbnb. I mean, the majority, I think, were hotel stays. But then there was one we did Airbnb in Germany, which was really nice. And it did have its own full-size kitchen and everything. It was really
We thought
cool.
about staying at Gobbler's Knob.
I have no idea where the hell that is, but you're making it up. Okay, that's cool.
No, it's actually a movie reference in Groundhog's Day,
Oh, cool.
but it was filmed in Woodstock, Illinois. So I like a lot of movies. I like to go to the locations where it's filmed, and it was actually filmed in Illinois, not Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, there you go. That's cool.
So
Bill Murray is so funny. He combs his hair like my dad. So, and same thing with Robin Williams. The older looking Robin Williams looks just like my dad. Like later, when before Robin Williams got in trouble with his illness and died, my dad looked just like my dad's still alive. He's 75. But what's funny is he bicycles every day, and he doesn't look 75. He looks like he's in his late 50s, early 60s, man. But the key is he stayed active every day. So, but yeah, every time I see either Robin Williams or Bill Murray, I cannot help but think of my dad. Because he looks a little bit like both those dudes as he's gotten older. It's so funny.
yeah,
Or whenever I see a John Wayne movie or a Clint Eastwood movie, I think of my dad because he was big fans of John Wayne. He's a big John Wayne fan. He's also a big Clint Eastwood fan.
hey, Alona.
So, but I love what I told.
Look what Femina said.
My godfather is
98.
98. Wow. Holy smokes. One of my one of my wife's relatives, it was a female lady, got to 98. And she got a clean bill of health and then passed away the next day. So, and what's really weird, this lady hardly ever got sick.
His wife. What would you say? Your wife's friend?
No, my wife's one of my wife's relatives, who's Japanese, passed away at 98, but she hardly almost never even got a cold. And she got a perfect bill of health the day before she passed away. She's 98. She was 98.
She had a great bill of health the day before she passed away.
Yeah. Yeah.
98. 98 years old.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
They're like, yep, you're in tip-top shape, and then end up passing away the next day. So, but what's weird, this person lived to 98, and they hardly ever got a cold.
Your wife's Japanese?
Yeah, she's a good mixture. She's Japanese Peruvian, but she's got Japanese. Let's see, she's got Japanese, Spanish, Italian, and there may be something else that's mixed in there too. But definitely Japanese. She's Japanese Peruvian, but then also has got some Spanish and Italian there too. But she's got Asian eyes. You can clearly tell she's part Japanese.
Osamu is my grandfather.
Cool.
I don't know who that is.
Sounds very important.
Yeah, her family owns Suzuki Enterprises.
Oh, cool. Here's a book I haven't finished reading, or I need to start reading more.
What, the Bible?
No, it's a really cool book. It's Zen. It says Zen and Japanese culture. And then I got another book. I'm a big fan of Zen Japanese. But then there's another book. Let me see what the other book I got. Anyways, I'm fascinated with Japanese culture. I'm gonna show you the other book I got. Oh, that's cool. Did you see what she typed?
Yeah.
I think the guy had Suzuki in his name. Anyways, let me show you the other book I got. Where'd it go? Da 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 da. Do. Da, da, da,
Do you have to wear masks at work even though it's been dropped?
Now we don't as much because of but I heard it's coming back in Europe though, which is scary. Did you hear about reports like that?
I heard it's called Deltacron.
Oh. I didn't hear that one. Oh, where's that book? Anyways, I can't find the book right now, but it's also a book that I think the guy's a Western guy and he lives in Japan for a while. So I just can't find it right now. But is a Japanese businessman and the current. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like what she put down in the comments. That's pretty cool. That's super cool.
Femina, do you have any more siblings, or are you the only one, or oldest, or what? How large of a family do you have? I've got a large family myself.
She seems like it's a really large family. Super large family. So how big is your family, Josh?
There is 7 boys and 2 parents.
All right. I think I found the book I wanted to show you. I found the book I wanted to show you.
Oh, she's got a twin sister.
Japanese Journals from 1947 to 2004 by Donald Ritchie. So I imagine from 1947 to 2004.
Well, there he is. Hey, Roxanne, where you been? Thanks for being here as always. Welcome in.
But anyways, it'll be neat to see what this guy's thoughts were in the 1947 to 2004. What the feeling, what this guy was thinking, and also what feelings were in general the people in that time period. So it looks like a very interesting book to read. Wow, it says this is what the New York Times said about it. Wonderfully evocative, full of humor, honest, introspective, and often poignant. New York Times said that about this book here. The Japanese Journals, 1947-2004. What's so funny, whenever I go into Half Price Bookstore, I usually always walk out with a couple books whenever I visit Half Price Bookstore. Here's another book that I need to crack open more. Zen Masters of Japan.
Roxton says hey.
What's happening?
Hey, Vance.
Oops. But yeah, I got to be careful when I go into that Half Price Bookstore, because I can always walk out with a couple books. It's so funny. I acquired enough books. I put some down in my basement. And one day, instead of going to Half Price Bookstore, my daughter went down and grabbed a few books that she liked down in my basement. What's up? What's new with you guys? Well, what's new with me is I'm looking forward to my trip in April. The last week in April, I'll be going to the southern part of Mexico. Oh, so what's that there, big guy?
Atlanta to Los Angeles for $128.
Oh, right on. I told my
That was at the end of April, so I'm not sure what trip we're doing yet.
yeah, I told my wife I think the California bug and all the surfing she's been doing daily, and also she works there, and she's enjoying good old sunny California. I don't think she's coming back. I think she's really getting used to the lifestyle out there. I told my wife that when we were walking yesterday. I said, "Yeah, I don't think she's. I mean, she may. I don't know. She may talk us to coming out there and visit her and more there. But I wouldn't blame her if she doesn't come back, because the weather's. Oh my God, the weather in California is gorgeous. It's just so damn expensive out there. If I could afford it, I'd probably go live in California, but I also would probably go live in Florida too.
Right.
Of course, there's other places in the globe I haven't visited. There's some places in the globe that my wife told me is extremely hot and that I probably wouldn't enjoy. My daughter said Costa Rica was really hot. And I think she might have gone there when it was the hottest point of the time. I think I mentioned Aruba. I think my wife said that might be an area I may not like because it may be too hot. I think the perfect kind of weather is between maybe 70s and 80s is the perfect kind of weather. All right.
Yeah.
I think Fumina dropped some to check out. Maybe it's her sister's video or from Facebook or something like that. I think she put that in the comments. I I think Hawaii was another place that was a real expensive place to live. And out of all the states in the Union, Hawaii, I think Hawaii was on that list of being expensive places. Massachusetts was, I think, another place that was considered expensive, and then New York, and then California.
I would only go to New York for talk shows or something, or whatever. I would honestly not want to be caught dead on the streets there.
Oh, in New York?
Yes. It's cheap to get there, honestly, but I have no reason.
I would only
Go
want
see
to.
Jimmy Fallon at 30 Rock, but that's about all I know.
I would only want to go around there with someone that's really familiar with the area, that actually knows the lay of the land.
And that's why I keep going to the same places we enjoy, because I
Right.
know the lay of the land. I know where to go.
Right.
It's just when we can't rent a car and do stuff like that for us ourselves to get around, because we might want to go up and down state of California for a little bit, spend a
Right.
week there, 10 days.
Man, the weather just looks so gorgeous there in California, man. Just,
Yeah, it is.
I was trying to tell my wife I'd love to go retire out there, and she thinks we may have to retire somewhere else. She thinks that place is too expensive.
Where is this at now?
In California, my lady's saying that that's not a good place for us to retire.
Well, you talk about high gas prices. Sean said it's already over $6.
Wow. Here it's still $4.25, and if you're a BP gas member, it's $3.99. I guess if you join the BP membership, you only pay $3.99. I know in Indiana they thought about lowering some taxes in the gas, but they didn't do that. I guess that's helped whenever there's been crazy gas stuff. But so far it's holding at $4.25 so far.
Yeah, ours is $4.15. It dropped.
At I want to say at a Speedway gas station, instead of getting free drinks and stuff like that, sometimes if you earn enough points, they'll take like 10 cents off the gallon or something like that. Or sometimes they can take more than that if you rack up enough Speedy Rewards points.
And the people out in California are very highly motivated too.
Yeah, Marion, I don't think my daughter's coming back because she's really enjoying California life.
I agree with her.
Yeah, she makes good money though, so she can do that. But
His daughter probably won't come back to Indiana. She loves
yeah,
being out in LA and stuff.
she's already fell in love with California.
She surfs and everything too.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
how old is she?
Well, I don't want to stay on here, but she's 20 something, so she's
Okay.
over 21.
Okay.
But oh my God, she makes really good money too. So, but
Was she a waitress? I mean, I'm not trying to get personal. What is she doing?
oh no, she's a business professional. She graduated college and everything. So,
Yeah.
yeah, makes good money. Now, it's so expensive though. She's renting a room though. So, but I think she saved up enough money she could buy a place. She has saved up that amount of money, but I think my wife was telling her to hold off on that until she knows for sure she's going to stay there permanently. So she must have saw a property out there she got excited about.
Huh.
But I imagine they do have places like that in California. The Japanese style houses, I bet they got something like that out there.
Oh yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Rich folk do.
Yeah, well, I say they're highly motivated because they compare to me, or I think of them as comparing to New York, because New York is highly geared
Mm-hmm. That,
to.
as far as taxes go, man, you'll pay cheaper taxes in Texas and Florida compared to California. They just love to tax their folks to, and they're saying that's the same way in New York. There's people who fled New York because they got tired of paying all the taxes.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know about that stuff. I just know that the people are so highly motivated. They're just go, go, go all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
You know.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
and they work out and off riding a bike or
Mm-hmm.
riding a scooter or something, to stay moving.
Yeah. And you know that's the lifestyle out there. Usually is like you said,
Yeah,
stay moving. And they have
yeah,
lots of people are biking, roller skating, working out. Yeah, so they gotta yeah. It's definitely a lifestyle out there. I tell you what though, when I went to the wedding in Germany, man, in Europe, man, it's just a more here in America, it's like this. It's like we got this fast paced kind of life. But in Europe, they kind of slow things down a little bit. And I think that's something we can learn from the Europeans to slow things down a little bit and enjoy life. Where here it seems to be Americans seem to be on the go a lot.
yeah. That's what
Oh wow!
they
From
say about us, that we're just slow as molasses.
Fumina says she has a home in South California.
Southern California. Yeah.
Wow.
That's on her YouTube and everything. She's got a video about her house out there.
Wow.
It is huge.
Yeah, as far as architecture, like I said, I fell in love with the old style of Japanese houses in Japan. But there are some beautiful modern, I do like modern architecture as well. That's nice and clean and simplistic. And so I've watched them. I think I've watched homes that have gotten, but I think people are comparing building houses comparing to houses that have already been built. And I think I think the home market for houses that are already built is pretty high, and it seems to be a buyer's and seller's market because it's costing more money to actually build a home now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I think,
I've been told that if I went up to New York, that I wouldn't be able to keep up with the people up there after having been in the South
right.
for so long.
Well, you know, it's funny. Whenever I go to Chicago,
Uh-huh.
people in Indiana are used to saying hi to people, even if it's a stranger. I'll forget that about Chicago. So I'll say hi to some people and they'll act surprised.
They
A stranger saying hi back to them. So
they
sometimes,
they're pretty highly motivated too, but they're not as bad as California or New York
right.
or Jersey or somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
They Chicago wasn't that bad when we went up there.
I love whenever I'm in Chicago, I mainly stay on Lakeshore Drive. And there's lots of different restaurants to eat in Chicago too, man. Probably about the other thing I love about Chicago, like let's say your favorite food was Italian, you can find tons of Italian restaurants, or in my case, my wife's from Peru. There's tons of Peruvian restaurants in Chicago. So whatever your food taste is, I'm sure Chicago has a best bunch of restaurant in that particular food cuisine you could choose.
Oh yeah.
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 Matter of fact, I think I went to a Persian restaurant. I think it was called Rezaz, and had a really awesome steak and rice dish. It was really good. But like I said, any kind of food you could imagine, I'm sure you can find that restaurant in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a melting pot of all kinds of different cultures. Chicago is. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. And I just really liked it up there.
Yeah, I've never been to New York, but I imagine it's a melting pot as well of different cultures as well.
I've never been to New York either.
No.
I've just been told that from people that have been
Mm-hmm.
to New York.
Or some people jokingly say Chicago is like a little mini New York.
Oh,
Chicago is my kind of town. Chicago is. And then New York's got that famous, if I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Of course, I know one thing. The people up in Chicago can't drive.
The traffic is crazy though in Chicago, depending on
Well,
what time
they
of the
are.
day you're. Yeah,
They're about as
Drink
bad
and drink.
as California.
yeah. I heard that about the traffic in California too.
Oh yeah.
Can be extra
On the
special.
freeway. Oh gosh. It's
I heard you
too
could be
awful.
sitting there for a while too on the freeway
Uh-huh.
sometimes. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Wait, Josh, I got a jet, my brew.
Okay.
I will catch you on the flip side. And to everyone who's in the chat, I'll talk to you later as well. Take care, everybody in the chat. Later,
Thanks,
Marion.
Bye.
Have a good evening. Take care, Josh. Peace, my brother.
All right, see you.
Later, Gator.
Where was he going?
What?
Where was he going?
He didn't say. He just said he had to go.
Oh.
Oh, forget it. He already left. Anybody else want to come up? Because I might get off here in about a minute or so. I don't know yet. Sean, you still there? Tuber? All right, folks. Y'all have a blessed Friday night, wherever you are and stuff, whatever. And I will talk to y'all later. All right, Roxanne, take care. Famina, take care. Alona, Aisha, Sean, Lone Wolf, everybody take care. Be safe.